Hello, esteemed viewers. You're watching the international news broadcast from the world every day. I am Jenny. I am very pleased to be with you today. We bring you quick, accurate, and honest information. And now, let us present the most prominent news of the day. Breaking news from the White House. President Donald Trump has just announced the United States will soon resume nuclear weapons testing, while affirming continued support for denuclearization. He emphasized that many other countries have been and are continuing to test, and the United States is compelled to act. This statement has immediately raised deep concerns about the risk of a global nuclear arms race. Russian forces are intensifying their attacks in Donetsk, continuously sweeping through areas under Ukrainian control. In Zaporizhia, Ukraine announced it has withdrawn troops from the village of Novovasilivsk to move to more secure defensive positions. Ukraine claims to have reached an agreement with Russia to exchange 1,200 prisoners of war, with Ukrainian soldiers expected to return home from Moscow. On the diplomatic front, U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance stated that resuming direct dialogue between the U.S. and Russia is a necessary step to pave the way for peace in Ukraine. Russian troops are reported to have captured 3 settlements in the Zaporizhia region, taking advantage of foggy conditions to infiltrate. In Donetsk, the battle in Pokrovsk is entering a critical phase as the city is strategically important to Russia. Ukraine continues to carry out drone and missile attacks on Russian infrastructure, including major fuel pipelines. Russia claims to be ready to resume peace talks in Istanbul, but Ukraine insists that they are not delaying negotiations. The front lines of Ukraine currently stretch for. The Astronomical Society warns that the Leonid meteor shower will peak on the night of November 16th to November 17th, 2025, with favorable weather conditions as the crescent moon will not be too bright. Under ideal conditions, observers can see about 10 to 12 meteors per hour, and no special equipment is needed. Just go to a dark place and allow your eyes to adjust. And that concludes the highlights from around the world today. Thank you for joining me, Jenny, in this news bulletin. Please continue to follow us for the latest and most accurate updates. Wishing you a peaceful evening and see you again in tomorrow's news.